They go play action with Richardson. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. A good job there getting to him quickly after the catch as he's brought down right at the midfield stripe. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Lions at 3-0 here in the month of September. They coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Blake Gillikin now. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Young on 3rd down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Well, following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Check last week for Robinson. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total is scary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. That one complete to Prochet. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line.
1st down, Lions.
first and 10, it's Robinson. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second down, here's Richardson. Man open left side is Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Bijan Robinson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 23. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Lions will take over. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Richardson to throw off play action. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, check that.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Robinson on a give right side. stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they... And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They run the draw here with Robinson. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Kenny Galladay. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Young. That is caught. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, Young. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Watch out now, 50 series.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That is caught by Thielen. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. It's Young on first down. Open man once again, it's Thielen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that. Well, that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before the half. Richardson. And his throw is incomplete. So we have all right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter.
Got it.
There's a quick throw to Thielen. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 33-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Set, go.
Off the play fake, Young. Throw out wide is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
1st down.
65, 65.
Off play action. Richardson. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
That's down the field for Jefferson, and this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. 1st and 10, Young. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. Touchdown, Packers! Christian McCaffrey, 52 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They go play action with Richardson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 3rd and long for Richardson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Richardson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now here's Young. And that is incomplete here.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change.
That's a Packers touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 13 yards out. And the Packers have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time the move out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Detroit's offense ready to take over.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Ready?
Now it's Richardson.
To the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Play action. Now Richardson. Going right back to Galladay. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Robinson up the middle.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Eric Saubert, 33 yards.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Packers ready to take over offensively. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Young looks to throw on 1st down.
And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Young. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It's second down and 10.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A first down throw for Young.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Caught right side, Davis. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The veteran Joe Schobert getting to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So now the Lions down 24-21, a minute 12 to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Here's Richardson.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Richardson to throw it. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
That's complete to the tight end, Sauber.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right.
That one complete to Crochet.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Now Richardson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Here's Richardson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is indeed good, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And some space here. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Oh, a heck of a move.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let
I ain't tripping, this is easy.